The Eagles and Packers opening the season together. Aaron Rodgers, so many people expecting to have an MVP-type season. Yeah. Kevin Kolb, what to expect out of this guy who's starting in place of Donovan McNabb full-time for the first time, and he looked lost for much of the game, and then Clay Matthews knocks Kolb from the game. Suffered a concussion on that play. Matthews was all over Kolb throughout the first half.
Watch him wrap both arms in clutch and just drive him into the turf.
Face in the dirt.
Next Packers possession after they wipe the sod and loosen the jaw up on Kolb. Here is Rodgers to Greg Jennings for an 8-yard gain. And Stuart Bradley comes up woozy from this as well. They're play-calling linebackers, Steve.
Boom. Yeah, this hurts now. He's going to try to come back in, but he's going to be hurt. These are two very hard-hitting defenses now. We got to keep that in mind. Made it rough on all the quarterbacks.
Well, Bradley left the game, as you can see. He was on Queer Street right there, and then he left the game with a concussion as well. And later on, after Bradley finally got up, it is Donald Driver in the end zone. 10-3 Packers, who led at half 13-3, and then Michael Vick starts the second half, and the first play from scrimmage, Vick does
what Vick does.
A 23-yard scramble here.
Yeah, nobody else in the league can run around like this at quarterback. Michael Vick's got some magic legs.
And 2 plays later, just when you thought Mo was wearing a green shirt, Eldra Buckley puts the ball on the turf as Charles Woodson makes another defensive play.
And that's why he just received the contract extension, because he can play the pass as well as the run.
That led to a Packers touchdown. It's 20-3 when Vick does.
What Vick do? Get him go.
31 yards down to the 2. Maybe he should step out of bounds.
That's not Michael Vick. He takes those type of games. He's built for that.
2 plays later, LaShawn McCoy up the gut, and it's a 10-point game. But the Packers get the ball back and in quality field position, because the return team for the Packers had quite the day. It's Rodgers to Jennings again, this one for a touchdown, 32 yards. It's a 17-point lead for the Packers, but here comes the Eagles with Michael Vick now slinging it to Brent Selleck.
That's a perfect throw over the top of the linebacker in between the safeties.
That was Selleck's first catch of the day. 5 plays later, Vick to Jeremy Maclin. Touchdown, 10-point game again.
That was a great route on the outside, Rich.
Next Packers possession, 3rd and 13. Rodgers is picked.
I don't know who he was.
A little bit wet. I think that ball got away from him. It slipped out of his hand. Here we go. We have a ball game.
Nate Allen with the pick. Eagles get the ball back. 3rd and 9. Vick calls McCoy up to the bridge. Here's LaShawn, 27 yards, weaving his way through the Packers defense inside the 10-yard line. 3 plays later, Vick, pressure, scrambling. I thought he was going to run this one in, Dion.
Yeah, he should have ran it.
Go.
He should have ran it in.
Instead, he tries to force it in, and the Eagles have to settle for a field goal. Packers get the ball back. 3rd and 7. Eagles out of timeouts, and they get a break because the pass can't be completed to Jennings. Packers forced to punt. Eagles with a chance. 4 minutes to go. Vick does.
What Vick do?
16 yards. Vick goes over 100 yards rushing for the 9th time in his career. 4 plays later, Vick cannot do what he does on 4th and 1. And that is the way the Packers finally hold on to win 27-20.